You're listening to the One Man Show Network. Welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast with your host, Aaron Weinbaum.
Today's MMA Fight Picks Podcast is brought to you by Hero Soap Company. Hero Soap is an all-natural soap with no harsh chemicals and are made with essential oils. This means no lab-made synthetic properties that can irritate sensitive skin. This is why you won't find cotton candy or bubblegum scented products, just real great smelling soap. Best of all, Hero Soap is USA veteran owned, and a percentage of the proceeds from your purchase go directly to veterans and first responders. Hero Soap is packaged in a water and dust proof resealable bag that will repel the harsh elements so you can take it with you hiking, camping, wherever. Each bar of soap is handmade in Phoenix, Arizona. Every ingredient used to make Hero Soap is sourced from companies right here in the USA. Unlike other lifeless natural soaps, there are tons of great-smelling soaps to choose from. Cedarwood with charcoal, relaxing lavender, and my favorite, peppermint plus cool. And fellas, it's so good, it'll make your balls tingle. Simply go to herosoapcompany.com/discount/MMAFP for 10% off your purchase, or just enter promo code MMAFP at checkout if you don't want to type all that in. You can even subscribe and save even more money. Remember, promo code MMAFP for 10% off your purchase. You'll smell great without irritating chemicals, and you'll be giving back to USA veterans and first responders. All right, everyone, welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast. I am your host, Aaron Weinbaum. I don't know if I am on Twitter or not this week, so I guess it doesn't matter if you're not hearing me on Twitter because I was on the last broadcast. What's up? JP, are you on Twitter? That's cool. So I guess it is on Twitter. I just reconnected and connected it. So this is my man, Jonathan Palmer. He was on, he's on Haps. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Okay. And, okay. I think you got it figured out, man. That's pretty cool. All of a sudden my phone's blowing up too. Oh, why does LinkedIn send me the randomest stuff? I know this is not fight related, but LinkedIn just sent me, that Long John Silver's is hiring. So good for Long John Silver's. Oh, okay. Couldn't get it to go live. So let me tell you something a little about Haps since Jonathan is bringing it up. So let me just explain to the masses that may be watching me on some other social media platform. I don't think there's very many right now, but I'm about to compete with the MMA for Money show. How about that? So Haps is basically an exciting new platform that makes it super easy for me to just simultaneously broadcast to all my social channels and see all of your comments in one place. So it's 100% free. It's fun to use with Periscope going away. It's kind of crazy because you were on the last broadcast. I see what you're saying. Oh, very good. Okay. So it's other than JP, it's pretty easy to use. Before I get into the fights for this week, I'm going to recap a little of last week. So Jonathan, if you want to join, I think you can request to be on. I'm going to invite you anyway, and we can talk. This is cool if this works. There it is, invite user. I couldn't figure this out last week. Okay. So getting on to last week's. Did I lose it? Son of a... No, I lied. Okay. So this is UFC Vegas 25. Reyes versus Prochazka. Yuri Prochazka. I practiced his name beforehand, and it didn't seem to work out. So a few of the highlights here. Merab won like I thought he would. It wasn't as easy as I thought, but Merab always kind of wins ugly. And, I'm kind of used to that. It's a big night for Georgia. And Georgia, as in not Atlanta, Georgia, but the country of Georgia. Beating Cody Stamann, former foe of Aljamain Sterling. Sean Strickland beating Krzysztof Jotko. Let's see here. Whoops. This web page is not responding. What? Having some technical difficulties here. Oh, there it is. Oh, geez. What did I do? All right, I'm going to go to Tapology here. Okay. A little messing up here. Oh, big Bellator fights this week, too. I guess I could have picked those. And Verdum fighting somebody I've never heard of. How about that? Huh. Well, that's interesting enough. Anyways, yes. Let's see here. Oh, it was a majority draw. That's right. The Iwan Kutalaba and Dustin Jacoby. That's right. But how about the Giga kick taking out Cub Swanson? Is there anything more painful looking than a liver kick? Well, yes. I guess it would be Chris Weidman breaking his leg in half. But other than that, Giga Chikadze, the real deal. And then, of course, Yuri knocking out Dominic Reyes, who wasn't looking too bad up until round 2 when he got knocked the heck out. So, interesting there. So, if you are watching from any of these social media platforms and you'd like to comment and help me pick some fights, feel free to do so. And if you're on Haps, you can talk to me even. I can't do that on Facebook or anywhere else. I am going to check and see if I'm on Twitter. I think those days are over. It was kind of being, yeah. Oh, it is. Okay. So I am broadcasting on Twitter. Cool. But it's just not the same without the platform. So if you are on Twitter, you can comment on there, but you can't speak to me, live. I'm going to try something here. Let's see what happens if, oh dang. I'm going to cheat a little bit and retweet this from another account. Which one shall it be? Dana Unleashed? Nobody listens to that. JP's on. Nobody listens. Yes, I can, man. It's working. Hang on just a second. I'll bring you in. Let's see. Oh, everyone likes the real estate account. So let's see if we can get a little action. It is broadcasting on Twitter, man. It's crazy. I will bring you in half here. You got to. I guess we can do it this way, but at least it'll say your name. Yeah, how about that? It's working. Yeah, Periscope was kind of like my bread and butter for a while there, but it just doesn't exist anymore. There it is. All right, let's see if a fake real estate account will boost viewers. I'm just curious. All right, so I'm gonna bring you in. No picture, but this is Jonathan Palmer, new to Haps. And, all right, talk to me. Can you hear me?
I can talk.
Yeah, it works,
Can you hear
man.
me?
Yeah, I hear you perfect. Are you just doing it from your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds perfect. Remember the old, listen, for those of you who don't know, now you know, Jonathan Palmer was OG with me back in the day when I had like no internet, maybe a half a gig of upload speed. We were trying to do this through Google Hangouts. Remember that? Through a mixer. And the
I think
only
we tried Skype too.
Do what?
I think we tried Skype too.
We did try Skype, but the only people that had worse internet than me was your guys' phone signals. You and Tony Seacrest. No relation to Ryan Seacrest, but yeah. So it was a lot of fun though. I mean, we had some good times, and this is back when Twitter was a little different, and we had lots of people. Is it participating or just trying to disrupt us? I mean, not by video like you can do on Haps, but a lot of tweets that really kind of broke us a little bit, which fun, a lot of fun. You with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. My awkward pause is when you have to chime in something smart-assy. I'm pretty sure you can handle that, no problem, right?
Right.
So, have you done any?
I was still trying to figure out. Are you just doing audio too, or do you have a video?
No, I'm on video, man.
Video.
I'm on video. You can do video if you want.
No, that's fine. I was just trying to see yours, and I can't see it, but that's fine.
I wonder why. Weird. It's working. Like I'm looking at it on Twitter, and it's working. So, I don't know about YouTube or anything else, but it like my screen where it shows my preview. Like I'm loud and clear, and it just shows you no camera, but it does flash your name on there, so I can't forget it. So for these fights for UFC Vegas 26, have you looked at these at all?
Not a bit.
Just like old times. Beautiful.
Exactly.
It was every broadcast. It's like, all right, man, you ready? You ready to pick fights? Well, I haven't really looked at them, but yeah, okay, sure. And then we totally go off the rails. Well, that podcast is gone. That was okay. Here's my bright idea, and we talked about this on the it's not Hangouts. What the hell is it? What were we just on? What's the Twitch? Spaces. Oh, jeez. By the way, I tried Clubhouse a couple of times. That's just stupid. I don't like Clubhouse. But so we were on Spaces, and so my Twitter handle is Aaron Says What One. So I mean, just like everyone else, I started off with 0 followers. So you're not going to think you're going to get verified, and then I did by a fluke. And so what happened was I'm stuck with Aaron Says What One, which was based on a podcast I don't even have anymore. So choose your social media wisely, people. That's all I got to say about that. And you are, of course, at Visego1 on Twitter. Now, what is Visego again?
Long story. It was a fuck up, but it stuck with me for years, so I'm keeping it.
Oh, pretty similar story. And we both got the ones. That's what makes you number one on Twitter, people.
Of course.
That's why I tell my kids anyway.
Well, now they've got like 6 numbers after them, and like Pam.
Anna Kendrick is like Anna Kendrick 83920 or something like that. But god dang, she can pull it off. Anna Kendrick. You know, she was in a good movie that I like. Pitch Perfect.
One of those Pitch Perfects or something.
Boom.
I was just flipping through channels and I saw something on one of the major networks called Pooch Perfect, and I was really disappointed you were missing it.
Oh man, was it good?
I didn't stop and look at it.
Hey, well, I only saw it because originally because I had a buddy of mine over, and I was talking about the Judd Nelson fist, pump in the air. I was like, yeah, that was invented on the Breakfast Club, and my daughter's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, no, you don't. You've never even seen the Breakfast Club. She was like, no, I know because it was on Pitch Perfect, and then I had to watch it, and then it was pretty decent. And then the sequel. Okay, I got a little excited when the sequel came out, and I said something like it was the greatest sequel of all time. And at the time, it might have been. I don't know. Endgame was probably better as a sequel, but I don't know. All right, you want to talk about some fighters you don't know?
Sure.
Cool. You know what? I'm going to share this on Twitter that we are live together just for old times. Where's Tony? Let's see if he'll try this.
I talked to him earlier today.
Oh, yeah? Like talk to him?
Just text.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So now live. Oh, all right. So I'm going to do the Haps link. Now live. Now love. Okay. It's getting weird. I can't type and talk at the same time. I'm sure you're surprised.
I'm shocked.
All right. Let's see. Should I tag Tony just to be mean? Let's see. And he'll be like, what happened? Was I supposed to be on a show? I don't know his new name, though. Oh, it's T-Sec something, right?
Something like that.
Oh, damn it. He's another one, too. He actually owned his name, and then he got rid of it, and then he tried to get it back. I can't do it. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Tag him.
He got, banned. His old account got banned.
For what?
And then he couldn't get back. You know, Tony.
Yeah, but, I mean, I guess for which thing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have to give odds now because too many people were complaining that I didn't give odds, but then I don't think they ever came back and listened, so we'll see. All right, first fight of the night at middleweight. Phil Hawes versus Kyle Dawkins. We'll take a look here. I'll tee you up a little bit and give you some background. This is not the strongest card. Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
It is a bunch of names. I mean, this is like a freaking who's nobody of
You've seen guys at your local Home Depot in the parking lot.
Yes. All right, so Phil Hawes hasn't lost a fight since Julian Marquez, and that was back in 2017. Julian's no joke. Wouldn't shave the MC in his chest for Miley Cyrus, though. His most recent wins, Nasrin Imanov, Jacob Malkoun. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard of these guys, okay? I haven't heard of these guys. I don't know why now all of a sudden I picked this fight. I think it's because of Kyle Dawkins. Just beat Justin Stolfitz lost to Brennan Allen. That happens a lot. Excuse me. And then wins over Nolan Norwood. Yeah, okay. I totally am blanking on why I wanted to pick this fight now. But let's take a look at the odds anyway. I'm committed at this point, okay? I'm committed. The odds say that they're pretty even here for Phil Haas plus 120, but somehow minus 140 for Kyle Dawkins. Do you have any opinion on this whatsoever?
No.
Me neither. I'm going to go with the odds on this one and pick Kyle Dawkins. Okay. Oh, okay. I do have an opinion on this one. Ben Rothwell against Felipe Lins. So Rothwell's still around. He's been around forever. He's the owner of the Moob Choke, I call it, but it's like some inverted guillotine where he basically chokes you out with his big man boobs. You remember that one?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. So he just lost to Marcin Tybura. Did beat OSP, which I thought Vince St. Preux should have stayed at heavyweight. He looked good. And then he just got knocked the heck out back at light heavyweight. Beat Stefan Struve by kicking him in the nuts 6 times. But before that, yeah, I don't know why Stefan Struve continued. He should not have. And then before that, this is back in 2019, losses to Andrei Arlovski and Blaga Ivanov. So, interesting. And then he was banned for steroids for a while.
Right.
Now, Lins, on the other hand, has just lost 2 in a row. Tanner Bozer and Andrei Arlovski, and I thought Arlovski was going to win that fight. But he doesn't have a lot of big wins. Josh Copeland, Gerald Rochat, and this must have been a long time ago. Yeah, 2018. This was in PFL. So, interesting. What do you think the odds have to say on this one?
I think the odds will be against Lins, but I think Lins will win it. Probably by decision.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think strength of schedule-wise, Ben Rothwell has beaten both guys, but the odds are pretty even, so it's really kind of just a toss-up here. I mean, they're both, like Rothwell's minus 115 and Lins is minus 110, so who knows where the line's going to move. But just to disagree with you, and just because I think he takes more steroids, I'm going to go with Ben Rothwell.
I'm thinking he can't be taking steroids now. This one is in Vegas, not on Fight Island.
He can't. Yeah, this is Vegas. I don't know if Fight Island's still a thing because of all the travel.
Dana says it is.
It is?
That's what Dana says. He says he's got big things planned.
I hope so. But I thought it was in question, like, when, because we're talking about getting vaccine cards and COVID testing and all that stuff. So,
right.
I hope it's a thing. I'd like to go there. I guess you can get in a lot of trouble though. You don't get too drunk and out of hand. They'll just chop your head off. That's what I heard anyway. All right, Amanda Ribas and Angela Hill. Ooh, this could be a good fight. I didn't think anyone was going to beat Ribas after she beat the hell out of Mackenzie Dern, but she just lost to Marina Rodriguez, who's actually on the main card or the main event since Diego Sanchez went crazy and left the UFC. So interesting here. Before that, Amanda's got wins over Paige Van Zandt, Randa Marcos, Mackenzie Dern, Emily Whitmire, who's no joke either. Let's take a look at Angela Hill. I think she's been on a bit of a tear too.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're
okay,
back.
I left.
Oh, I didn't know. I was too busy talking. Well, I'm talking about Angela Hill now. I just talked about Amanda Ribas. She just beat Ashley Yoder, but she lost 2 really close split decision fights to Michelle Waterson and Claudia DeGale that she, doesn't claim as losses. She's got a win over Loma Lukenby. She hasn't lost before that since 2019. Now I bet you the odds are probably in favor of Ribas. Let's see here. Yeah, minus 175 favorite. Angel Hill coming in at a plus 145 underdog. What do you think about this one?
I think it's tighter than the odds say.
You think?
I do.
That's what she said. All right. I'm going to have to go. Oh, I love Angel Hill.
I do too.
And she likes the real estate account, so I don't know. You know what? I think she's just been improving so much, and she's so hungry right now. I'm going to go with Hill. I'm going to go with the dog here. She's a slight underdog, and I like it. What do you think?
I I think, like I said, I think it's closer than the odds say. I'd pick Bill because I like her better.
Me too. McGregor Gillespie against Diego Ferreira. I actually saw Gregor Gillespie in Pittsburgh. A buddy of mine invited me there, and before the fights, we decided to go to this old-time restaurant, where there's a bunch of people on the wall that ate there, like celebrities and whatnot, and I realized why all those pictures were up there, because they must have all died of food poisoning from there. So if you get like a seafood salad and it comes out in scoops, beware. I got so sick at that event, and I'm sure there's videos out there somewhere. We're on the floor seats. I am like sweating bullets. I'm like, I don't feel right. My buddy's like, I'm not either. And I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta throw up. So I'm like, where's the bathrooms? Well, I guess if you're on the floor seats, there's no bathrooms on the floor. You got to go back up. And I looked left. I looked right. I went right into a trash can. And so when I get my head out of there, sweat's just pouring off me, and people were at their phones recording me, go, yeah, buddy, drink another one. I'm like, I didn't even drink, I swear. And it was that was it. Ugh. And that's my story. I missed the main event, which was Luke Rockhold and David Branch, and watched it in the hotel room, sicker than a dog, and I was probably sick for about 3 days afterwards. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, it was bad, and I had to fly home. So by then, things have gone south instead of north. So yikes. Anyway, let's talk about these fighters instead of my disgusting misfortune. All right, Diego Ferreira lost to Beneil Dariush, and that was a good fight, split decision. Benny's going up to fight Tony Ferguson next. Has wins. He choked out Anthony Pettis, and I picked him to beat Beneil Dariush because of that. And then wins over Rustam.
Did they cut Pettis?
Pettis left. Pettis left on a win, and did recently lost in a PFL fight to Clay Collard, who I couldn't have told you who Clay Collard was a week ago. So, yeah, crazy. And I think the only loss, I'm looking here, the only loss that Gregor Gillespie had was to Kevin Lee, and that was that crazy head kick he landed. There was no wrestling, and he got knocked out, but he hasn't fought a year and a half almost. It was November 2019. No, wait, year and a half. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of crazy. But he's got some good wins. Yancy Medeiros, Vince Pichel, Andrew Holbrook. Yeah. All right. I wonder what the odds have to say here. Yeah, okay. I think they have this one right. Ferreira is a plus 150 underdog. Gillespie is a minus 185 favorite. Huh. What do you think?
I could go with that.
Yeah, I do too. I like the odds here. I think Gillespie would do all right. Ferreira could catch him, but I mean, he's got good jiu-jitsu, so. But, Gillespie's very, very high-level wrestler. Very good. All right. You know what? Let me see here. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to decide.
I may drop out for just a second, but I'll be right back.
Okay, go for it. Do what you need to do. All right. These next two fighters, I want to decide whether or not I want to pick this fight because I got caught earlier. You know what? I'm not gonna. How about that?
Hey, I think I'm still here.
Yeah, you're here. Where were you going?
I just had to switch apps because somebody messaged me and I kicked me out like it did earlier.
Okay. Weird. Oh, you have an Android, don't you? I think it like sticks. I can't remember what it's called where it plays in the background.
The fucked up thing is I'm on Haps, but it's through the Twitter app, not through the browser app.
Oh, you
just clicked that link, and that's where I ended up.
Oh, so you don't have the app. Okay. Get the app. It'll be a lot easier. I mean, you don't have to do it now, but if you get the app, it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, I was wondering. That's weird. Because it's Chrome probably, right? Is it going from like...
Well, if I use the web browser, it'll be Chrome.
Yeah. Huh. Well, they make a native app for Android, but that's all I know about Android, really. So, okay. All right. I was going to pick a heavyweight fight, and I opted out. It was going to be another situation like it was early. So, Neil Magny, Jeff Neal. Neil Magny, who was going to fight out Chimaev, and Chimaev got the long haul COVID symptoms. He just lost a decision to Michael Chiesa. He tried to wrestle Chiesa, and Chiesa's just a way better grappler. But he was on a tear before that. Robbie Lawler, Anthony Rocco Martin, Xing Lang Li did lose to Ponzinibbio, but that was back in 2018. Then Jeff Neal just got stopped, I believe. Was it a stoppage? No, it was a decision loss to Stephen Thompson. Then he beats the hell out of Mike Perry, Nico Price, Bilal Muhammad. And Bilal is kind of my meter here. He did not look good. Bilal didn't look good against Leon Edwards before his eye got poked out of his head, but that was short notice, and I think he cuts quite a fair amount of weight. But he's, and after that, it's Frank Camacho, Brian Camacho. But that Bilal Muhammad win, that carries a lot of weight with me. I think Bilal is good. Let's see here. What are the odds? Ooh. Surprising that Neil Magny is a slight dog here at plus 165. Jeff Neal, minus 190 favorite. What do you think? And JP's not on here. Oh, okay. JP dropped off. All right, JP, come back. I think. Okay, he is not on right now. Bummer. I thought I teed that up nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and pick what I think is going to happen here. I think I like the dog here. I like Neil. I like Magny in this one. So we're very good. All right, moving right along here. Hopefully Jonathan comes back and joins me. Yeah. Nope. Yep, he's back. Okay. Oh, I'm going up against the MMA for Money show, really? Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot, MMA for Money.
Hello?
Hey, you're back. All right. I just tagged another MMA.
I'm on Chrome. I don't know what it is.
You are on Chrome?
I am now.
Okay. I'm gonna bring you back in. Interesting. I just went up against. I just picked Neil Magny. He was the underdog, but I don't see why he was. So going with Magny over Jeff Neal.
What?
Magny just got beat by Mike Chiesa. He just and his strategy was kind of weird, and Chiesa just out-grappled him. So, interesting. So, Cerrone did get a replacement opponent. I can't say that I've heard of him, really. Alex Morano. He is a welterweight, so this is interesting. So, you got Cerrone, not a real big welterweight, who's been cutting down to welterweight in preparation of Diego Sanchez. And you got Alex Morano coming in on short notice. Now, Cerrone did just beat.
I can never pick Cerrone.
Yeah, he's lost 4 in a row. He may have actually won that Pettis fight, but Conor, beat him to death with his shoulder. Got knocked out by Gaethje. Got knocked out by Ferguson. His last win was Al Iaquinta by decision. Probably robbery. I mean, how can you beat Al Iaquinta? Huh?
And did not look good against Al. I'm not even sure he won.
No, he did. He beat the hell out of him. I love Al Iaquinta. He beat him up good. But he did beat the hell out of Alex Hernandez. He head kicked him, and he beat Mike Perry with that armbar. Remember that? And that was kind of the slide down for Perry. Are you with me still? I think you dropped out again.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Alex Morano. Alex Morano okay. So that last loss was to Anthony Pettis. So that was on his way out.
But didn't Al take that fight on 12 hours notice or some shit?
No, that was Khabib.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Khabib. And then Al had a similar fight with Dan Hooker. He just doesn't do too good with those tall, lanky guys that can keep him at range. You know what I mean? And
right.
Both those guys look a bit bigger than Al. I love Al, though. I hope he comes back healthy. He's been having some knee problems. He still messages me from time to time, and because of the real estate account. But I don't know anything else. I don't know when he's coming back or anything like that. But he did. So Morano just lost to Pettis, has a win over Rice McKee, lost to Chaos Williams. So a bit of a win streak in 2019. Max Griffin, Zach Aldo, Keenan Song. I would think the odds probably look pretty good against Cerrone, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, he's a 155 favorite, and Morano's a plus 135 underdog. I don't think the odds came out until today. What do you think? Are you going to pick Cerrone for a change?
Fuck no. Cerrone could fight Hitler, and I'd pick Hitler.
Oh, really?
I just cannot stand the man.
Okay. Why not, man?
There's no logic behind it. I just cannot stand him.
You just like him for no reason. Like, this is like
right.
that
I just dislike him. It started with the nickname Cowboy, and it went downhill from there.
All right. That's very, very committed here. Excellent. Oh, man.
He went over there where he almost convinced me that maybe I was wrong, and then he started that fucking loss streak, and I'm like, I was right. I told you the whole fucking time.
I mean, he's been fighting forever. He's 38 years old, but golly. Let me see when he started fighting, okay? So, if I'm going all the way down, dude, he fought.
He started, didn't he? Didn't he start when he was like, did he actually come to be somebody we knew when he was like 25?
Yeah, he's been fighting since 2004. That was Muay Thai. Okay, hang on. MMA, I'm sorry, was 2006. He started with Ring of Fire, and then he worked his way up to WEC, and then he went to UFC when they absorbed WEC. So, interesting. Yeah, I am going to go with Cerrone, just because of the short notice nature of Morano taking this fight. Speaking of short notice fights, so Marina Rodriguez, who we just talked about knocking out Amanda Ribas, is taking on Michelle Waterson, but it's taking place at strawweight. I'm sorry, at flyweight instead of strawweight. So both these girls usually fight at strawweight. I think the problem here is I don't think that Waterson's that big. She used to fight 105 pounds back. What's that? Invicta. So let's just take a look here. So before beating Amanda Ribas, Marina Rodriguez lost to Carla Esparza in a split decision, but has wins over Tisha Torres, Jesla Aguilar. Gosh, that was the only fight she lost, was that Esparza fight. Now, let's take a look here at... So
did they change weights just because they couldn't make weight in short notice? Or
yes. What? I guess they both took this fight on short notice. I thought some of these I thought the Magny fight could have headlined easily. So, and it is going to be a 5-round fight, which I think, I can't speak to what Rodriguez does, but I'm pretty sure Michelle Waterson's always in the gym, So, interesting. But, she just beat Angela Hill by split decision. But like I said, it was a little bit questioned who really won that fight, but she lost a split decision. But talking about Waterson into Carla Esparza, and, it was a very dominant loss against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has wins over Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Felice Herrig, and Courtney Casey. So she loses against the top people in the division, Tisha Torres and Rose Namajunas. I wonder what the odds have to say. I can't imagine. Yeah, okay. Minus 215 favorite is Marina, and then a slight underdog 160 plus 165 for Waterson. I tend to think that's the right way. What do you think? John, you can hear me?
I'm leaning towards Waterson.
Whoa! All right, so you're going with the underdog. Okay. I'm going to go with Rodriguez, but I decided ahead of time, not just because you picked her.
Right.
Perfect. All right, so wherever you find me, I hope you remember to hit the subscribe button. And, I think I'm going to end it on my way out here. You got anything to say?
Not a thing.
Not a thing. All right, JP.
I think Canelo's going to win this weekend.
You think who? Canelo?
I think Canelo.
I hope that fight happens. I don't know. I'm going to try to actually watch it. But we'll see. We'll see.
I plan.
Yeah, I don't know. It won't be... Is the UFC an earlier card, or is it just the normal time, I guess? I need to find out.
I don't know.
Huh.
I just found out that I was still subscribed to DAZN, and then I couldn't unsubscribe.
Oh, Lord.
Because I got grandfathered in, and I only pay $10 a month.
Yeah, I didn't pay. I used my buddies, password forever, and I think he kept it because he watches all that boxing stuff. So I don't.
Right.
I didn't want to pay. And then Bellator was on there for a little bit, and then they went to CBS Sports, which I was cool with because I had it on my plan. But I'm not getting Showtime. You know.
I have Showtime.
Do you? I got like free HBO for life because of some AT&T deal I did. So I'm not gonna get rid of that. But JP will have to do it again, man.
It's hurting after they quit doing the movies.
What did? Oh,
I said I think HBO will be hurting once they quit doing theatrical releases on streaming.
I don't know if that'll ever not be a thing anymore. You know, they're doing good with it. I actually saw Mortal Kombat in the theaters, but because my kids wanted to go, but I did like
a great preview to a good Mortal Kombat movie.
What's that?
I said I thought it was a great preview to a good Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, the one that's coming next. Yeah.
Right. It was kind of like that first X-Men movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an hour and a half trailer to the next movie.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the good X-Men movie to come, though. I mean, I guess, what was it? It was Days of Future Past, and it was the Wolverine movie, whatever that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was First Class, Days of Future Past, and then they all kind of stunk from there, I guess.
I liked First Class.
Yeah, I like that. But that was the preview, I guess, right?
Was that the first one? Was
Yeah.
First Class the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, then I liked the second one.
Oh, Days of Future Past, right. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Wolverine went back in time. All right, we're way off subject, dude. I hope you come on and do this again. We'll plan it next time, so you can still not.
Okay.
So you can still not study the
fair.
fights. All right.
I'll try to. Talk to you later, man. Have
Okay,
fun.
buddy. Thank you. All right, that was my man, Jonathan Palmer. You can find him on Twitter at Visago1. And oops, and there we go. And there we go. So if you like to see, whether you're on Haps, YouTube, the Twitter.
Please remember to support the podcast.
Whoa, I jumped the gun. Remember to hit subscribe. And itchy fat fingers there made me hit the wrong button. So, and remember, HeroSoapCompany.com. The links will be in the video. That's right. I said links in video. All right. Now I'm out of here. See you next week. Shalom.
Please remember to support the podcast by visiting the affiliate links on AaronSaysWhat.com.